Hi, my name is Paul Van Dam. I'm a contact center architect with Nielsen IT Consulting. And I just wanted to talk to you briefly about when you should be using a contact center technology and when you should be looking at something else. Quite often what we see is that contact center technologies are very underutilized in most organizations. And if you're moving to a modern contact center solution, it doesn't make a lot of sense to purchase all the expensive licensing for features that you may not necessarily need. And one of the primary areas where we have difficulties whether you should use a contact center or not is especially in areas where you have a small group of people that are taking calls. We see in a lot of organizations where there's one or two people that are assigned to answer for a given department, and they're assigned in a contact center queue, and this is very inefficient. And one of the mantras I always say is that one agent doesn't make a queue, it's just a glorified hold. So you really need to question whether or not it makes sense to move these users into a contact center environment, or you need to look at other technologies. If you're in the process of doing an upgrade to your phone system, one of the best opportunities is to really say, do I need contact center technologies or can I use something else? And most modern phone systems have very advanced hunt group capabilities. And these hunt groups, similar to work groups, and they're also called ring groups, allow you to give a lot of the features and functionalities that you'd find in a typical contact center. So as an example, users can make themselves available or unavailable so they can log in and out of the hunt group. And there are things like reporting that can be provided to the hunt group showing how many calls came into the department for that day. Some systems even actually allow you to report on how many calls were taken by each person that is answering calls in that queue. You can also provide queue messaging to the callers while they're on hold waiting for an agent. So these are some things that come within the phone system and there's no additional cost and should be really considered. The only time that you really need to look at contact center technologies is if you need features like advanced queuing, where you play different messaging to callers, route them to different areas, provide interactive voice response menuing on the systems, or where you need advanced reporting such as real-time reporting, supervisory details, and quality monitoring and those types of technologies. Otherwise, you can use the basic technologies that are available in the phone system itself. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'd love to hear your feedback.